These are the top 7 stupidly expensive things Duke Dennis owns. We're talking about a man who went from sharing a couch in South Carolina to living like a king in Atlanta. A guy whose name alone means luxury, loyalty, and a little bit of chaos. Duke Dennis isn't just rich, he's loudly rich. Every purchase tells a story, every flex has a reason, and every dollar he spends feels like a statement. From million-dollar mansions to diamond chains that could blind you, Duke doesn't just buy things, he builds a legacy with every swipe of his card. So sit back, because by the end of this list, you'll understand why his lifestyle isn't just expensive, it's built different. Number 7, his $15,000 diamond grill. For number 7, Duke spent more money on his teeth than most people spend on their car. He called up his jeweler and said, "I want the iciest grill you can make." And they didn't disappoint. He got a custom-fitted, all VVS diamond grill, a masterpiece that cost him $15,000. Every time Duke smiles, it's like a disco ball just went off in the room. But here's the thing, Duke could lose 15 grand and not even notice. For most people, that's a down payment on a house. For Duke, that's just a sparkle upgrade. Number 6, his $50,000 dream bedroom. For number 6, Duke spent more money on his bedroom than most people earn in a year. Back in 2024, he teamed up with the AMP House Renovation Squad to build the ultimate gamer's paradise. And the result? Unreal. We're talking a handcrafted wooden accent wall with the AMP and DB Block logos, a futuristic ceiling design with LED lights and a chandelier, multiple screens, a fireplace, and a king-size bed that could fit the whole AMP crew. When Duke saw it for the first time, he literally said, "I'm never leaving the AMP house no more." That comfort came with a price tag of $50,000. But considering it's a room that looks like a millionaire's penthouse, we can't even blame him. Number 5, his $67,000 iced-out watch. At number 5, Duke decided that turning 30 meant one thing. It was time for big boy drip. So he pulled up to Wafi's Jewelry in Atlanta, pointed at the display case and said, "That one." He dropped $67,000 on an iced-out Audemars Piguet, a watch that shines brighter than his grill. Fully diamond-encrusted bezel, custom band. Every flick of the wrist hits like a flash grenade. "I think I like the regular stick dial better," he said, and just like that, sealed the deal. For Duke, $67,000 isn't just flex money, it's a statement. And that statement is, "I made it." Number 4, his $120,000 sneaker collection. If Duke's watch was a flex, his sneaker wall is a museum. In 2022, he showed it off on YouTube, and fans couldn't believe what they saw. We're talking the Jordan 4 Retro High Off-Whites, $2,200. Chicago Off-Whites, $10,000. Dozens more from Nike, Adidas, McQueen, all pristine, all fire. In total, the man owns over 60 pairs worth $40,000. But that's not even the highlight. For his 31st birthday, Cenat gifted him a pair of Freddy Krueger SB Dunks worth a mind-blowing $80,000. "Only 2 size 13 shoes exist in the world," Kai said. That brings Duke's total sneaker value to over $120,000. Imagine walking around with a small house on your feet. That's Duke for you. Every step costs rent. Number 3, his $250,000 jewelry collection. Now we're stepping into dangerous territory. Duke's jewelry addiction. Once he saw Kai and Phantom rocking their AMP chains, he knew he had to top it. So he did. Duke's AMP chain is a VVS diamond showpiece, covered in custom-cut emeralds on the Thunderbolt, worth $150,000 alone. But the real flex isn't the shine, it's the story. Duke's DB Block chain was made in memory of his cousin D, who was tragically shot while Duke was serving overseas. "Everything I do is for him," Duke said. "Long live D." That chain means more than money. It's family, legacy, and loyalty. Together, his collection of pieces totals over $250,000. But honestly, that DB Block piece is priceless. Number 2, his $700,000 car collection. Duke went from Uber rides to building a supercar lineup that'd make car collectors jealous. His garage includes a black Ghost Hellcat Red Eye, one of only 300 in existence, pushing 800 to 7 horsepower. Price tag? $200,000. The day he got it, he was already doing donuts in the parking lot. That's how Duke celebrates, with tire smoke. Then there's his Jeep Wrangler 392, decked out with racing stripes and tuned for off-road chaos. And finally, the crown jewel, his Lamborghini Urus, wrapped in a custom green finish he calls Dr. Doom. The name fits because that Lambo nearly destroyed him. Literally. First, he crashed it. Then 3 months later, someone broke into it while he was on a date. Still, the Urus cost him over $400,000, bringing his car total to around $700,000. Duke's cars are dangerous, loud, and expensive, just like his personality. Number 1. The $1 million mansion for his family. Now this is where the story turns from flex to heart. See, Duke didn't always live like this. Growing up, things were rough. So rough that sometimes his mom would let neighborhood addicts sleep on their couch just to keep them safe. Duke saw that and made himself a promise. One day, I'm gonna change this. And he did. When success finally hit, the first thing Duke did was buy his mom and siblings a $1 million mansion in Atlanta. I wasn't even gonna post about it, he said, but people told me it inspired them, so I had to show love. The new house has a luxury kitchen, a massive backyard, and a garage that puts his old neighborhood to shame. It's not just a home, it's proof that he made it out. And the best part, he didn't do it to flex, he did it to give back. AMP Brotherhood. Even with all that success, Duke's biggest flex isn't his money, his cars, or even his chains. It's his brotherhood. Because no matter how much he spends, he never forgets who he built it all with. The AMP crew, Cenat, Agent, Phantom, Chris and Next Door, and Phantom. They're not just creators, they're family. Together, they built one of the biggest empires on YouTube, a movement that started with a few friends and a camera and turned into a global brand. They push each other, roast each other, and challenge each other to keep growing, on and off the screen. And when one of them wins, they all win. That's why Duke doesn't see AMP as competition. He sees them as motivation. It's brotherhood over business, and that's what makes them unstoppable. Now, speaking of AMP legends, let's talk about Cenat, the youngest in the group, but already playing in a league of his own. At just 23 years old, Kai has crossed an 8-figure net worth, a milestone most people don't even dream of. He's broken Twitch records, collaborated with celebrities, and turned streaming into superstardom. And when it comes to spending, Kai makes Duke look humble. We're talking $50,000 sneakers that literally fell apart, $300,000 custom watch, and houses filled with gear that looks straight out of a movie set. Every time he buys something, the internet goes crazy. Because that's just Kai. Unpredictable, bold, and always leveling up. So if you thought Duke's lifestyle was wild, wait till you see how Kai takes it to an entirely new level. Click this video next to see the stupidly expensive things Cenat owns, and prepare to have your mind blown. Duke Dennis might spend big, but behind every chain, every car, and every mansion, there's a story of hustle, heartbreak, and heart. He's not just flexing wealth, he's flexing where he came from.